Shalom. Nikki Vagu and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, and Kawadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And shalom to all the Akim, pushing this truth with sincerity. Alright. Now, I just want to share a quick testimony through the Spirit. Today, I figure out visit my father. Alright. And, just see him through the Spirit, and, we just chopped it up, my family knows what I'm into. I didn't hide it from them. When you first come into this truth, what I'm saying, you try to spread the knowledge to whoever you know, whoever and how far you're able to spread it, you know what I'm saying, family members, etc. We all had that feeling when we all came to the knowledge that we were all, Hebrew Israelites, so on and so forth. But my father, he grew up in the streets. I myself grew up in the streets as well. But through the grace of the Lord, the Lord brought me into this truth. Okay. And this is something that my father opened up to me. I don't see him too often, but I see him when I need to see him through the Spirit. But this is something that my father, opened up to me about. And man, it was very, very heavy through the Spirit. Very, very heavy, that he brought this up. And, this is all, of course, Lord willing. But, my father's father, which would be my grandpa, he died 1999 in October. I was born 2000 in February. And he shared this vision that my grandfather had, that he believed to be himself, but through the Spirit it was actually me. Now my grandpa, which would be my father's father, had a vision that he thought to be his son, to be a prophet of the Lord. Okay? Now, my father, like I said, he grew up in the streets. I grew up in the streets. We all, that's the background, on my dad's side, that's just where we come from, man. Poverty and, etc., man. You can put two and two together. I ain't gonna go too much into it. It doesn't really matter. It's a past. But, he said something that, his father shared with him as a young man. And it was a vision that he had, concerning what he believed to be him, okay? But in all actuality, it was me, alright? Now, through the Spirit, I don't know if I'm going to keep this video up, but through the Spirit, I figured I, just record it, and if the Spirit, has me to keep it up, I'll keep it up, but if not, I'll take it down. Like I said, it's just a testimony. But he said his father had a vision of him being a preacher. Now, I, in my family line, am the fourth, okay? I don't really care to share my slave name, my government, but for the sake of this video, I will. I'm William, Byman Menace the fourth, because like I said, it ain't like Esau don't know, okay? But I'm William Byman Menace the fourth, so through my lineage, I will be the fourth William, okay? Now, my grandpa will be the junior, and my father will be the third. And he had a vision, his father had a vision, which would be the junior, of him being the preacher, which, that lot didn't fall upon him, but through the Spirit, it fell upon me. To be in his truth, Lord willing, to be a prophet of the Lord as a young man, because I'm nothing but a young man in this truth. Okay, I'm a young man in this truth. Haven't been in it as long as nearly as long as the apostles and elders, of course. Near as long as the elder bishops, or even the elder brothers, you know, or even the brothers who, came in this thing 2007, etc. But his father had a vision of him being a prophet. But like I said, majority of my family know I'm in this truth. They know what I do. I don't hide it. Like I said, when I first came in, I was trying to spread the knowledge as far as I could. But like I said, I figure I share this because it's very, very heavy. Not only about me, but just to glorify the power of the Lord, and just how brilliant and you know, like I said, the puzzles, man, that the Lord, scattered but put together in a way is just remarkable. It's very heavy. But okay, my father's father had a vision of who he thought to be his son, to be a preacher, a prophet of the Lord. But ultimately, that lot coming down to me. Okay. Now, Lord willing, I stay to the end. Okay. I'm not saying I'm of the elect. I don't know what my lot is altogether. But I know one thing, I'm in this truth as of right now. I'm doing the work, okay? Not boasting or anything, but, that's just what I do. And I'm happy about it. I am, when I do the work, I'm cheerful about it. It doesn't, feel like a burden. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy when I do the work, okay? But this is a vision that my grandfather had, that my father just expressed to me through the spirit. He said that his father had a vision of him being a preacher. And like my father said, that vision wasn't really about him, it was about me through the spirit, you know. And like I said, the only reason why I'm doing this live about it is because it's just heavy, man. How the spirit of the Lord just worked, man. It's heavy, man. Just like Jeremiah, you know, the Lord knew he was going to be a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Before he was even formed in the womb of his mother, before he was even formed in the belly, you know. Like I said, when my father expressed that dream to me, it was heavy, and it, almost brought me to tears because I'm like, wow, for my grandfather to have that vision, okay, for my grandfather to have that vision, okay, before I was even born, even brought into this earth, for it to fit into my, what to seem to be my lot now. Like I said, I don't know what the end all be all is. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I may not make it. Lord willing, I do. Okay. But for my grandfather to have that vision and my father express that vision, like I said, my grandfather died 1999 in October, and I was born 2000. Okay, in February. So he had a vision right before he died, like I said, which he perceived to be as his son, but through the spirit, okay, as I'm in this truth now, like my father said, it was really about me, you know, like I said, I'm nobody, again, gotta stay humble, I'm nobody, I don't know my lot, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, like I said, it was a vision that my father had, and, a vision that my grandfather had that he expressed to his son, okay, which is my father, which my father expressed to me, and he knows I'm in this truth. He knows I'm serving Yahweh Shema Shai. He asks questions, and I ask him, and I answer him according to the scriptures. You know, like I said, I'm only sharing this because it really touched me through the spirit. Lord willing, I'm one of those men, okay, as well as all you brethren from the apostles and elders on down. But like I said, man, the spirit of the Lord is very, very heavy, man. You know, and like I said, when He expressed that to me, it really, wooed me. It put me in a state of mind of humbleness, of course, but also it put me in a state of mind to where it just showed me the excellency, man, and how can I word this? The wonders of the Lord. It, it's beautiful, man. And my grandfather, he was heavy into the scriptures. Now I believe, he was in the church and all that, but Jake got that zeal, but let's like I say, you have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Okay, and that's the majority of our people. In our spirit, we love the Lord, we serve the Lord, but a lot of majority 2/3 don't have knowledge. Okay, they don't have knowledge of who Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua really is. Okay, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, through the spirit. Like I said, I don't really know if I'm gonna keep this up or not. We'll see where the spirit, takes me. But I just wanted to record this, and just hit record, and just tell what my father told me. You know, he told me that his father had a vision that he perceived to be him. Like I said, I was not born yet, but I eventually fell into the lot of the vision that my grandfather had. You know, being a preacher, being a prophet of the Lord. And like I said, man, like it almost brought me to tears because it's like, wow, Lord willing, I make it to the end. And this is the first time my father shared this with me. And, it was just a heavy conversation, man, that we had, okay? Coming from where we come from and indulging in the things that we indulged in, in this world, you know? But, like I said, it was just very, very heavy, man, about, a vision that my grandfather had that he told me, it was very heavy. So I just figured I would, hit record and, record it. Like I said, whether the spirit is dealing or not, I might keep it up, I might not. I don't know, But I just wanted to record that and, just, deal through the spirit, man. That's all. But, yeah, just a quick testimony. Like I said, it's heavy, man. For my grandfather to have a vision, like I said, that he perceived to be a son, but to ultimately be me is just heavy. And like I said, in my line, in my family tree, okay, if that's what you want to call it, I was the fourth, you know, I was the fourth in my family tree. We my father's lineage, they continued the name. I would be the fourth. My father would be the third. My grandfather would be the junior, and my great great grandfather would be senior. Okay. Like I said, it's just heavy. Through the spirit, I just figure I hit record and share it. Like I said, whether I keep it up or not, we'll see how the Lord is dealing. You know. But that's it, man. Just wanted to share that real quick. Late night, up thinking and processing things. And like I said, just see where the spirit lies, man. That's all. So let me give all glory and praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakudash. Call Loyam La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakudash. Again, call Loyam La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakudash. Tawab Namyat. Tawab Namyat. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.